Welcome back, everyone. GReimer here, coming at you again from the Clubhouse SMP server. All right, check this out. Look at that. It's a dried up river. All right, so check this out. I did a little bit of terraforming off camera here. This is not finished by any means. This is just the first night of me just working on this. I put I don't know, a couple hours actually into this. I got a little bit of a place setup up here now. So check this out. I got water. Okay, so this is like a little lake, kind of a little pond. I might actually use that cave right there to explain like an underground river kind of flowing out and filling this up maybe. I don't know. I'll think about it. I still got to do some vegetation changes around here. Kind of make this look like a grotto or something. But it's going to come, I got it blocked off right now, but it's going to come flowing out here, and I got to do a lot of work to make this look pretty. But it's going to come flowing down here with all these rapids and stuff, and it's going to go flowing down there through the town, okay? So, speaking of or not the town, the mining colony. Speaking of the mining colony, I've got to put in some work today because I still only have just that one building. And I kind of want to make that at least 2 buildings, maybe even 3. And so right now, I got... oops, I fell down there. Right now, I've been working on this, and I've been brainstorming, okay? So I'm just kind of winging it, and there's a horse coming down here. Maybe that he wants to be the one. I've been working on this. Okay, this looks like crap. I admit it. It's bad. I'm not actually finished. I kind of got interrupted and had to go be a dad for a little bit. You know, it happens. So I didn't quite finish it, but I think this side is kind of done-ish. This side is where I need to fix. It kind of looks like a smushed egg shape right now. That's not what it's supposed to be. This is actually supposed to be a water wheel, hopefully, if I can get it done right. But it's on a diagonal, which makes it very difficult to do. And so this, I might just scrap the whole thing. Not gonna lie, but I'm gonna try to make it work. But then next to it would be a building also, which would also have to be more of on a diagonal too. So yeah, diagonal building. I've only had a little bit of practice with it, and usually it's using someone else's design and me trying to learn it. This is gonna be completely original. So if this works out, then pat on the back, and if I tear the whole thing down, well then no pat on the back. Up here, I did get working on setting up a tree farm because I'm going to need a lot of oak wood to make the walls on these places. So you can see it's going swimmingly here. I think I think I might have accidentally killed Alyssa Muffins on accident earlier. She was spying on me. I shot her in the face with an arrow. Totally thought she would survive. It turns out I have her axe, it looks like. So Alyssa, I have your axe. If you're watching this, I'm going to put it right in here, right where you put my shovel I accidentally gave you. So... yeah, I'd accidentally gave her my shovel too, so she returned that here. I'm putting your axe in there in case you're wondering where it is. All right, so I'm going to go up here and I'm going to chop down these trees. Now, we have the tree feller kind of mod thing on here where you can chop one block and it knocks down all of them. The only problem is that doesn't really work with the netherite tools, so I had to make a diamond axe to get this to actually do something. So, if I chop this, I'm thinking the whole shebang will come down, which will be pretty awesome. Oh, that's so satisfying. That is... Oh, there's still some over here. Oh, there is no wood connecting, I don't think. Oh, that's really satisfying. Yep. Found my new favorite thing. So this is a way I'm going to quickly collect a lot of leaf blocks. Or a lot of... I do actually need to collect some leaf blocks. I should actually think about grabbing some of these. But this is the way I'm going to quickly grab a ton of oak wood. Look at this. I got stacks already, and I barely did anything. So yeah, tree farm's working great. I do need to get rid of all the wood though, so that... Oh, no, see, like I said, it doesn't work unless you're using a diamond axe. Kind of sucks. Hopefully they'll fix that, because I don't like having to carry 2 axes. I guess I don't really have to, as long as I carry just one. I could just settle with a diamond axe. I mean, diamond axes have been the best for years. They've been very reliable. So, all right. Well, there, I got a bunch of wood. Let me grab a couple of saplings to replace these guys. Because grab that too, because I'm going to want to do that. Let me dig up the rest of these things so that the leaf blocks can deteriorate and I can get more saplings. Every time a tree grows, it's going to prevent the leaf blocks from disappearing, I think that's how it works. There's some wood I missed. All right, so that should give me plenty of wood to build the next house with for sure. In fact, probably the next couple houses. Okay. So the next house, that diagonal mess, I think I'm going to work on. I'm going to work on off camera, and I'll try to sort that out. Then, yeah, I don't know. Remember how when I was scoping out this build initially, I said that this slope right here was awesome because it kind of everything else is pretty steep and rocky and stuff like that. This is almost like gradual, almost like there's a landslide right up here, you know? And I kind of like that idea of there being a landslide. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to build a building right here that got crushed by the landslide. So I'm going to have to build some ruins in here. That's also something I'll probably work on a little bit off camera. I think right now I'm going to go up to one of these more standard ones, maybe the one right next to it here, and try to build something here. So I'm going to need to create a stone base first, because I like that one right there. I want the stone base. In fact, the stone base is kind of like what I want the area in here to be like. I mean, I might add a little block variation in this, but I want to have minimal grass, actually. I want this mainly to be stone. This is, after all, a mining colony. So I'm going to get to work on creating that right now. I got to go get more stone, obviously, because I don't have enough. Actually, I did go. Okay, so this world doesn't have a lot of stone on it. This world that we're in, the resource world, is where you have to go to get stone primarily. I mean, there is some. You can see some on the walls and stuff like that, but when you get underground, it's mainly this stuff. It's mainly granite and stuff. So I had to go stone mining. So I went and grabbed a bunch of stone, and I found some diamonds along the way. I was strip mining, but I mean, I wasn't primarily going for them. I was basically just going for the stone. So, all right, let's get to work on squirting some of this stuff down here so that I can actually get a base for this down. I wanted to kind of bleed into the river right here. Now, the water itself of the river will be this elevation right here, where you see these half slabs. They'll be right here. So that's how wide the river is going to be. It's going to be a pretty big river. It's going to be flowing down. So I wasn't thinking about like a little creek or however you say it. I was thinking about a really nice big river. So I'm going to get to work on creating this stone base here for this place, and then I'll catch right back up with you. All right, there we go. I got the base down exactly, kind of, well, not exactly how I want it, kind of how I want it. It's basically still the rough shape. That's a little weird. I hear a skeleton here. I'm going to have to try to dig and find him. I actually had heard a skeleton, or a zombie here while I was doing this. Doug found him. I was like, great, I got him. No more problems. And there's a skeleton now down there. So I clearly am missing pockets underneath here. Now I might do a poor man's version of this where I just light it up and then cover it so I don't have to fill it in and waste my stone or whatever other blocks that I have. But this is basically the base of it, similar to what that one is over there. And what I need to do now is I need to knock that out because that looks a little weird. Do something like that. And I need to actually build the actual building. Now I thought it'd be cool if I actually took the building that Mega Gran and I developed and actually put it down here someplace. So I think I'm going to put that actually right here. I think that's going to be facing this way right here. So to do that, I need to actually build like a little porch in front of it. And I can't actually remember how far out it goes. I think it's that many. I think it's only like a few. And then there's a support beam. So it'll be sticking into the river actually right there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. So I'm going to put the porch on the front of this, like so. And I'm just using oak wood for right now, but that's going to change because remember there is there's a jungle wood variant mixed in with it. And so I'm going to put the porch on the front right here. It's going to be hanging over the river actually. So the rapids and stuff will be going down right in front of it, which I think would look really cool, hopefully. And I really do got to get the water in here. I want to finish that first. So that's the reason why I've been waiting on this. Is one of these episodes you're gonna come back and it's just gonna be it's gonna be this gorgeous flowing river coming down. But first I got to finish the water wheel before I get around to doing that. All right, so once we have these guys in here, I'm just gonna go run up there and check real quick to make sure that it is 3 blocks out. Yes, I can confirm it is 3 blocks. That's how many. That's how far out I needed to go. So this actually is correct. Now I just got to sprinkle in some of this oak wood in this, I guess, to make it look kind of like it's been worn and faded, or the oak is actually the faded part, basically, in the hot temperatures down here in the canyon while people have been mining. It's kind of the feel I'm going for, if I can get it right. It's not good. I'm just doing a random pattern right now. I'm not actually giving it much thought as to what it's supposed to be. So that kind of usually turns out best for me. This one actually is going to look a little weird though if I keep it like that. So do that. Perfect. Like that. All right. So now that I got the porch down, this is a little strange here. Let me knock out at least the corner here to get that a little bit more even. Yeah, it should be fine. All right. Now I got the porch down. Now these supports are actually going to come up one more, and there is actually like a walkway on original design right here, but obviously that's not going to work because there's a river here. So I'm still going to add the supports for the bridge here, or not for the bridge, for the porch here, but it's not going to have. Is this a half block? This is a half block. All right. Yep, we got to knock that out there. It's not going to have a pathway leading out the front of it. It's just going to have more fences blocking it in. There we go. That's perfect. And then the pathway leading out here will actually be here. And it'll be kind of coming down to right in front of this thing. Maybe even just like stairs, I'm thinking. With a little path actually on the stone. We could do something like that. Really, it's Minecraft. We can do whatever we want. Except for get more inventory room, apparently. Let me go sort this real fast. All right. Got my inventory a little bit more organized. Not actually all that better. Oh, geez, that guy scared me. Excuse me, zombie. I need you to go away. Thank you very much. I don't need your rotten chunks here either. Goodbye. I got a little bit more sorted out. So let's go ahead and add the actual railing on this right here. So there, that should keep me nice and safe from falling in the river. Now, this guy actually will pop up here just a little bit. I think it's just 2, actually. Got it. All right, so these will work for the supports for the overhang, actually. And then this is where the actual building comes in. Now, this part actually gets recessed back, and I don't actually need this here at all. Oops, I fell in. Don't need that there at all. But what I do need is the cough, and then I need to get some of these guys back on my hotbar because I need to, oops, I need to not do that. I need to actually bring this ledge in just a bit. Something like that. Perfect. Okay. Now this is where I actually need to put the layer of probably cobble. Actually, I've been using cobble. Now, when we designed the building, I said I'm not going to use cobble here, and I probably shouldn't. I might come back and change it, but for right now, I'm just using cobblestone. I think it looks all right. So let me go grab some of that. All right, I got the cobble. All right, let's go ahead and squirt some of this down here so that we can get going on this build. Now, the doorway is going to be right smack dab in the middle of this, so probably right along these guys right here. Something like that. I'm thinking that's going to be it. All right, so now we got to get our oak wood on because remember we built the door or the walls out of oak wood. I'm going to go back later on and I'm going to sprinkle in the jungle wood to make it look a little bit more rustic. But I do need to get this part right first because these are going to be the windows. Bink, 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 just like that. All right, perfect. Now you hop down here, knock out the cobblestone placeholders, and then you kind of just trim these guys. Bam, just like that. Awesome. All right, now there's going to be some placeholders there. These guys are going to be brought up here like that. Oops, almost walked right off the edge. More placeholder blocks because I don't like it when the orientation of the block changes. I think it looks kind of weird. So I think it looks, I mean, I guess it would look kind of broken, which would be a good thing, you know, because that's what I'm going for. Let's get my flooring back on the hotbar here. Oops, did not mean to do that. Sure, we'll do that. Yeah, that works. Okay, let's go ahead and shave these logs down to make the wall look nice and western-like. All right, good, like that. Now, I do need one of these guys up here as well because I'm going to need some of this stuff. One more. That's all I need, I think. Let's get some of these stairs going because the stairs can squirt right in the corner like that. Bam! All right, so that's the basic entrance that we had. I do need some of these things, though. Bink, just like that, and probably one more ought to do it. I need some of these guys. Actually, you know what? I need a little bit more still. 2 more of these guys. There we go. Got it. All right. So these guys will act as the shutters for the place. Now I do kind of like leaving one open every once in a while because I think that looks kind of nifty. Bam, just like that. They don't all have to be like that though. Kind of makes it look like it's kind of in use, I guess, is what I'm going for. All right, so then that leads on to the inside of the place. Now, the inside's going to be tricky because I don't have a floor. So maybe I'll just work on the walls on the outside right now. So this is going to be brought over this way to somewhere back here. Probably right about here, actually. It's fine. It doesn't have to be a very big place. I do have to decide if it's going to connect to this next building as well because I kind of wanted this whole thing to be kind of like webbed together by bridges and pathways. So I've got to have to decide that soon. I could have it come off the other end of the porch, actually, so I don't need to worry about it right now, I guess. All right, let's go ahead and add some support in here. I guess that would be where the back would be, so that's actually the house. It's a small little house. It's basically like a grocery store kind of esque building. Let's get the rest of this framed out right here because this is going to be important. Come on, place it. It's going to be important for getting the roof started on the overhang, something like that. Alright, so now the overhang I made out of spruce wood, I remember. And I thought about sprinkling in, yeah, dark oak. Yeah, that's what I was talking about right there. I forgot that I did it on this one, but it's a good idea to do that. Let's just drop that right there for right now. I don't need that in my inventory. Let's go see if I can't find myself some dark oak. Dark oak acquired. Now, let's see if I can't get back up here. Oops, totally whiffed that parkour. Let's see if I can't get back up here and replace some of these guys. Now, I think I just want that, actually, because I think the first part goes right there. And then it drops down immediately to something like that. Thinking that's what it's going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and knock this one out too. Just like that. Now, this part actually like raises up one, I'm thinking. So I can actually get that done on this side as well. To get that to look like it's kind of hugging the building. I'm pretty sure that's how the slope goes, actually. I probably could have gone and checked, but I'm just kind of winging it, so... Alright, so then that would be the overhang of the roof right there. And I don't think it... Oh, look at that. I totally whiffed that. I don't think it overhangs any farther. I don't think it goes like one more block or not. I think it just stops right... God, I keep doing that. Every time I get to the fence post, I walk a little too far and I misplace one. Awesome. Okay, just like that. So now you just got to bring these across, and that'll fill in the rest of it. And then I just got to sprinkle in some of that dark oak wood. Alright, I'm thinking that'll probably be good enough right there. So now we have to get to work on that false wall that's kind of up there. So we have to actually bring this up just a wee bit. And I think the roof actually sits right there. Or it starts right there. Now, I don't remember how far this all has to be stripped down as well. But I don't remember how far it has to go to either side. So I might just wing this one. The center is right there, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, not even close. I think that's the center right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Something's off. Or is it? Oh, does it have an even center? It shouldn't have an even center. What did I screw up here? Something's not right. I thought it had an odd center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's it. I figured it out. I can't count. Okay. Alright, so that was an easy fix. Just count it. Count it right the first time. You don't have to worry about it being wrong. Alright, so I think it was like that. Was there 2 hanging over on either side or just 1? I think it was 2. Alright, so if I was going to keep with what I'd hope would be the slope of this place, something like that. And then I need a placeholder block right here. Something like that. I'm pretty sure that was roughly... Oh, I'm trying to break it with an axe. I'm pretty sure that was roughly what it was. My inventory is an absolute wreck. I can't believe how fast your inventory goes from being completely organized to total disaster in Minecraft. All right, I think that was how I had it. Now I should have some stairs still because I like kind of rounding these things off a bit. So let's pick this up. Another block to add to my inventory. Sure, why not? Grab this one too, something like that. Yeah, actually, I think I had it rounded completely on the top here, actually. And I might have to put a slab on top of the whole thing, which I should probably do now while I'm up here. Boom, just like that. And then take this guy out, and that should be it right there. That should be the false wall. All right. I'm thinking that's how it was. Let me just peek over here. He missed it. I was going to try to jump off that pillar. Instead, I missed and broke my legs. Let's see what this is over here. I think I kind of got it right. No, I don't. Something's not right. Something's wrong. This is narrower. Oh, okay, so there's 1, 2 blocks, and then it goes up 1. Okay. All right, up 1. Okay, I think I can do this. Aha! I think I figured it out. Okay, this looks a lot better. Alright, so that means that we just got to get the sidewalls put in, and then we can start working on the roof. So the sidewalls, though, let's see. I also emptied my inventory just a little bit. I just kind of dumped it into a nearby, what are they, barrels over there? You can see my monolith of cobblestone for the number of times I had to run back and forth. My short-term memory is apparently really, really bad. I could not remember what I had just seen. Ooh, let me get down here and grab this little bit of cobble. I also just picked up some gravel I meant to throw away, so let's get that. This is the barrel. This is my storage barrel I'm building. All right, let's get over here and then chuck some of this stuff in for right here for the window. I think I'm going to leave a space, and then it's going to be like this, and then Uh-huh. There only might be enough room for one window, unless I lead it directly into the cave wall, or into the canyon wall, similar to what I did with that one over there. Wouldn't be too bad of an idea to do. In which case, because this would be there, that would be there, that would be there. This would actually be where the wall or window should be. Let's get this out of here. Let's just bring this completely back and see where this takes us. That would be where the other one goes, and then this is where the support column would be then, is right here. I just got another piece of gravel. Let's just drop that right there. That's where the support column would be then. Okay, that's fine. I like that. Let's bring up the windows then. This should leave this wall kind of exposed. Get rid of the grass, so that get rid of the grass I said, so I can see what I'm doing. Let's go ahead and trim this back. The sun is setting, so I got to get to my bed so I don't get attacked by all sorts of evil, terrible things. But yeah, I'm thinking that's good for that wall. All right, let me rush over to my bed and sleep real fast. All right, the night has passed. It's done. I do have to get up here again real fast just before I forget this little detail, and go ahead and drop these guys in there. There we go, that should be fine. All right, now I do need to finish what I did over there on this side as well. So let me go ahead and just, let's see, it's that one right there, yep, and then skip 2, and then something like this. Perfect, awesome, all right. And then these ones can just come straight across, because this is actually kind of digging into the wall now. So I think that's all I really need to do for this part. Let's go ahead and shave the bark off of these. Remove those, and that should be it for that side right there. Now, I need to get up to the top, I'm thinking, because I need to actually, because the walls are put in now. Man, I should really make a floor on this thing. Maybe I'll just quick fill that in real fast with the slabs. Okay, got the floor put in. I mean, I know that there's a lot to clear up back here if I want to make this an actual livable space, but I'm not really overly concerned with that at the moment. At the moment, I'm just trying to get this place built, and then I'll worry about doing the interiors. So basically, a lot of these buildings are going to be like hollow shells on the outside, and then inside I'll have to get to work on them a little bit later. All right, so now I think we have enough going for us here that we actually need to do the roof. So that means I have to go sort my inventory once again, and I need to get some granite, actually. Let's just drop a whole lot of this stuff in here, because I don't want to see most of this at all for right now. I do have to also go back and throw the jungle logs into the walls. Let me go grab some granite, though, real fast. All right, so for the granite roof, I think it was something along the lines of like this, and I think it kind of poked in like one on that side as well. And then it started dropping down from here on out, and that's where the tricky part came in, because I didn't like how the sides of the walls looked when it dropped down. So I'm not going to do it quite the same way. I mean, in the end, I figured out a way of doing it, but basically I'm going to do something like this. Now, this is where it's going to drop down one. But it's going to have like a granite cap on it like that. And I'm going to try to get the roof to bow. First, I'm going to do the walls like this and see kind of what angle it's bowing at already to try to work it in there. But until then, I'm going to just leave it as is. Now, this is where, let me get a whole, actually, man, I'm going to need a lot of stuff in my inventory. All right, so this is where a whole block would be. Let's actually rough it up a bit here. So then, oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do at all. That is what I want. There you go. Bam, got it. All right, and then that's still going to be a half block there. So this is, oh no, actually, hold on. I might be screwing this up. Because I don't think it sloped that steep. I think that, or did it? Hold on. Literally just looked at this like 2 seconds ago. All right, so no, this is absolutely wrong. This should actually, let's change it to granite also. That should come down like that. Now this one right here is going to be where the next slope is. And it's going to be something along the lines of that. And now here is where it has to drop down, but a half a block. Something like that. Perfect. Okay, I'm thinking that's the slope it has to be. Now this guy obviously needs to change to be something more along the lines of that. There. Perfect, like that. Okay, I'm thinking that should look fine from down below too. Yeah, no, that doesn't look right. Let me fix that. All right, that's looking a little bit better, I think. Something doesn't seem right here. This seems like too much space. Maybe I'll hang a lantern or something to fill it up, though. All right, so now I got to do the same thing over on the other side here. So let's get to work on dropping a couple of these guys in like so. And is that right? 3 feet? Yeah, that looks right. All right, and then maybe that guy right there. Let's pick that guy up because he's in the wrong spot. All right, so now it needs to drop down. So I'm going to do that. Seriously, memory. Yeah, it does drop down. Okay. It's also getting nighttime again. I do have a bed on me. I grabbed one because I was like, you know what? I'm going to just sleep up here. If they'll let me. Is it nighttime? No, it's not. Okay. I'm going to keep building then. All right, so then this is where it actually does drop down one. It's going to go like that. And this guy is also going to have to be one of these, I'm thinking. Is that right? I think that's right. I got to sleep. It's definitely nighttime now. Ah, good morning. Okay, now, what was I doing? So these guys are really kind of throwing me for a loop. Okay, so these are the blocks on top. Okay, I just built this like 10 seconds ago, and I'm already confused as to what I'm doing. Not even close. That's not supposed to be like that. Okay, good. Now here's where the whole blocks come in. Yes, because they're going to drop down one and do that. I'm getting a little bit of a repetitive pattern going right there, so I don't really like that. Okay, yeah, that should be fine. Is that... Yeah. Okay, I can see it from right here, actually. So these ones are all going to be on top like that. Because there's a 2 drop there, and then this one drops down like so. Okay, good. I think I've just about matched up on the other side now. So now it's got to drop down again to be like right here. But that means this block needs to change to something more along the lines of that. Let me take a peek from the down below here. Is this looking right? I don't think this is right. I don't... Something's telling me this is just not right. Let me, I think this is supposed to be like this. And then this is supposed to be knocked out here. No, see that? Well, actually, I was going to say it doesn't leave room for the shutters, though. It doesn't leave a space between for the shutters. But I could also just have one open, you know, like how I have it on the front. And that would probably look just fine. So I might just leave it like that. This is going to bring this whole back part down just a little bit. It's going to be a little crunched it back here. See, something's not really adding up about this because this slope should come down to a whole block, which is what it's doing right now. Because if it keeps going like this, it's not, well, I could kind of drop it off the back like that. I guess that's not that bad of a deal. It doesn't have to be, you know, perfect. Like this thing can actually be run down and looking like this. So I think that should work just fine. All right, now I just got to make this work up on top here. And this is actually good right here, like that. Bam, like that. Okay, so there, I got my edges of the roof down. Now it's just a matter of connecting and bridging the top portion of it. And that could be tricky. Okay, so I don't want it to go higher than that elevation right here. Like, that's my maximum, which I'm already in the block, so it's only going to go up a half a block during this whole bow. So I wonder if I can just reach around here and just... Not the block I even have selected. Oh, I double-clicked. Okay, so my mouse kind of does that sometimes. I was like, how did it place a full block? Okay, got those back. That's the highest point it's going to go. I guess I could actually almost work from there. Something like this. Now, this is going to be a little tricky. Hold on, give me a second. Can't just make an easy roof, can you? No, GReimer. You got to do something difficult. Yes. Okay, bam, I did it. It's finished. So that's what I'm talking about, where like the roof kind of curves in the middle, you know? And I think I got all the holes in it. I'm not too sure, actually. So it kind of goes right back into the edge of the cliffside here, resulting in a nice little sloped roof that doesn't actually have any like granite showing on the walls there. I think that looks kind of derpy when it does. So, all right, I need to go ahead and I need to go get my spruce wood because I need to get some of the detailing done on this place because it's looking pretty plain. Looking, it's, I mean, it looks, I got that cobble thing going on over here too. I got to remove. It's looking pretty plain right now. Like I need to start adding some of the more details to it so that it kind of starts to look like an actual build. I think I got everything done correctly. I just need to add the bridge kind of, or the stairs leading down here. And then you know, the shutters and whatnot. So let me make some shutters. I think I got some more wood in here. Yes, I do. Let me go ahead and make some of these shutters real fast. Just like that. Awesome. I wonder if that's going to be enough. All right, so there's going to be a window here. Let me pop some of these things down. I'm going to make it look like the window's open. Just like that. Good stuff. Now let's get to the other side. Hop, skip, and jump. Break the legs. All right, here we go. On this side, like that. Now this is where I need to at least make one of them look open, because otherwise it's going to look weird when they're right next to each other. If not both of them, I could actually make both of them open. I think I have exactly the right amount of shutters too. Oops. Yes, I do. Just like that. Bam. All right, so yeah, that works. That kind of works. So that finishes the walls with the exception of the jungle wood I forgot to add. So let me just go ahead up here real fast and grab the axe and go do that. Pop some jungle wood in here in a couple of random places. Like so. Now, does that mess up the side? No, that's fine on the side. Okay. Awesome. All right, now I'm thinking that should probably be good enough. Makes the building look kind of worn out. Now let's go take a big step back and see what this looks like from like on the other side of the canyon. Hey, hey. Good. All right, I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot, actually. I hope this diagonal water wheel works out. Seriously, that's baffling me. All right, so I don't have the top layer of fences on there. I'm not too sure if I'm going to add them, to be honest. I think that it's a little much. Like, it's a little cluttered right there. In fact, I might remove them off of that one, too. I think that looks fine. I could add them, though. I don't know. Down in the comments section, let me know. What do you think? Should I add the fences, like the fences and the fence gate on the top portion of the overhang on the roof for the deck or the porch? I don't know. I'm thinking that's probably good enough, though, the way it is. All right, so now remember the water level will come up to right here, so these supports will actually be in the water in the front. Now, I need to create a bit of like a stairway or something leading to this from this other building right here. Maybe even have some pathway leading down to the edge of the water where people might be doing some fishing or something like that. So I could stick with this wood right here, which I'm tempted to do. I could also build up the landscape to accommodate. Decisions. I think I'm gonna go with the wood though. I think I put it all in here too. Not that. I don't want that. Not that either. I don't want that either. Those things. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So for this guy, I should actually go get some stairs. Actually, I don't like how this is just raised up on this one side right here. I mean, I could fix it by just making it that, but then it would be just completely straight, and that's kind of boring, I think. So, what if we back this up a bit and actually had the stairs curve a little bit this way? Actually, I might have just wanted to keep that right there. What do you think? Something like that? And then remove this one maybe completely. And then, hold on. Inspirations are coming. Something like, okay, I'm on a roll. I'm getting there. Something's happening. Sparks are flying. Sparks are flying. Okay, and then like that. What do you guys think? Yeah, that kind of looks like a little bit more something stable. This could actually be tweaked just a wee bit. Let's do something like that, and then I'll fix this up underneath here in a second. Something like that. Okay, then I just got to build up the landscape a little bit right here to accommodate for this, and that should work just fine. Did you see like the brain cells started kicking in and synopsis started going, and everything in my head was like, this is starting to work. Okay, so I'm thinking that's fine now. I did have grass blocks someplace. I'm gonna go try to find those real fast. All right, so if this is gonna be an actual path, I'm gonna actually want to make it look kind of like one. So let's get some of this grass put back in here and knock that down. As well as, did I bring the gravel? Do I have gravel? I have a couple pieces of gravel. That should help out just a little bit to accent this as an actual path a little bit better. Now there's actually gravel right next to it, which I might change over here because I want it to look a little bit different. Now that's fine the way that is there. Okay, so then I'm thinking dirt or coarse dirt would look better for kind of actually making that look more like a path as well. So let me see what I have as far as coarse dirt. I only need a couple blocks really. This should work good for making an excellent path in like a mining area. I'm thinking dirt paths, obviously you're not going to have paved ones. You're going to have very few wooden ones unless it's going over an unstable area. So I'm thinking this is what I want. Oh, hello, Mr. Skeleton. Don't you shoot my bees. Heck, I almost shot my bees. Yeah. Path. Bam. Looks a little bit more official now. Now, I do like the idea of having it lead down to the river also. I mean, you could just leave it stone. I mean, the workers, if they want to get near the river to fish or get some water or whatever like that, they can just walk down there on the stone. So I guess it's not that big of a deal. Let's pick this thing up, maybe. Okay, so I'm thinking that probably wraps that one up. Now, I do need to actually do some fun stuff here on the front. Like, let's get some of these guys made. There we go. That's quite a few of them, but that should be fine. Now, I also want to make more of these guys because I think that when you mix these together, they kind of work. Have that half covering up the window. I think that's fine. It's almost like there's just too much supplies in front of the place. Yeah, something like that's fine. All right, so then over here, I did a little trick on this one over here where there's basically water barrels like this, but it's just trapdoors, you know. But they're waterlogged trapdoors. So I think I'm going to do a similar thing, same thing actually, over on this one. I can also use this crafting table now. That should give me what, 4? Yeah, that gives me 4. All right. So if I was going to do one like right here, then I'd have to put a trapdoor there and a trapdoor there and then one right in front. All right, so then grab my water bucket, crouch, shift on that, bam, you got yourself a water trough. Or water thing, water barrel, that's what I'm talking about. All right, let's get some lights in here too because it is actually enclosed now, so terrible things could probably even spawn in there. I am probably going to come back and change out the cobblestone. The more I look at it, the more I'm starting to hate it. Lanterns. I'm trying to do some of the finer detailing now to try to finish this building up. And basically, buildings like this are what I'm going to be doing for a lot of the other ones. That slanted one is going to be a real problem. Like I said, I'm going to work on that off camera. And I'm going to hopefully get it done relatively soon so that it looks good. As far as like a lantern, these are whole blocks right here. I could actually squeeze something in right there. Hold on, I got an idea. Let me go make a lantern. All right, so this is what I was thinking about this. Like right there. And then I could grab a lantern and just hang it right from the end of that. And that kind of works. Now, never mind the safety hazard of the fact that if they swung this open hard enough, they would smash the lantern into the wooden wall and just burst it into flames. So we're just going to ignore that. All right, let's go ahead and drop the glass in here, too. I did grab some of these panes while I was over there. These things are really hard to see in your inventory, like light gray glass panes. I'm actually not going to have enough, but I do have some more light gray stored back there. So I just got to fill those in. Ooh, there's also the back wall, isn't there? Not those. Yes, that thing. I need 8 more panes of glass, and I can finish that off completely. And I'm thinking, do I have... Yeah, I think that might be it for this this building on this side, at least. What am I back for? Glass. That's what I'm looking for. I had it in my inventory. Wow, okay. I think it's about time for me to go to bed. But I'm thinking this build is just about completely finished. So let me go throw these glass panes in, and then we'll see what it looks like from a view and see what this all wrapped up to be. Hopefully this one didn't disappoint, actually. The other one I had to kind of wing it because I didn't have any kind of design in mind. I was just kind of, I mean, I had a rough design of what we built up there. This one, actually, we built up there. Just I had to tweak it and modify it just a wee bit. Oh, let me see if I can't jump here and get up here. Aha! What are you guys thinking? Is this starting to look like a little colony, little town kind of thing? I am planning on adding some foliage-ish to this. Like I'm going to be rather light on it, but I'm going to add like bushes and shrubs kind of in between the buildings as well. The landscaping needs a ton of work still. Like I've done quite a bit, especially when it comes to like the river. You can actually see where the river's going to be. But all this grass that you're seeing, I got to chop this up to be more like this. See how that's like stone? And just a little bit of grass, like sparse grass. That's what I'm talking about there, is I need to get it to be more like that. I need this whole thing to be mainly stone with the river running through it. So it's a lot of work to do. But I'll have to do that on the next episode, because I think I'm going to wrap this one up here. So if you did enjoy this one, please be sure to smash that like button. It really helps me out a lot. And thank you guys so much for donating your eyeballs and ear holes to this episode. I will catch you in the next one. Thanks again for watching, and bye-bye.